Hello YouTube. I want to show you this thing. This is a nice little bracelet and it can hold stuff in it. It's really simple. I just took the Velcro off of my brother's old shoes he was throwing out. I stuck them together with the rigid side inward. So I can show you how to put them together. You take two strips, right, of Velcro. Two strips of Velcro. And taking the rigid sides, or the rough sides, taking the rough sides, you stick those together. And then you take one of, which was it? I believe it was the padded side on your wrist. You wrap that. Yeah, you wrap that. And it meets with the other rigid side. There you go. And then you take this soft side and you can touch it to this rigid side however much you want, right? You could have a lot of traction here for more strength, or you could peel that, for something smaller. Or you could do both, right? Open it up a lot and do little for something that's big but light, like one of those long balloons or something. Anyway, I've just been testing out the strength on this, and it holds like a small golf club pretty easily. It holds a hammer, and I'm assuming because the hammer is a lot heavier, it will be able to hold these, but I'd have to compartmentalize it. See? Make separate little slots there for it. And you'd have to have your wrist facing down all the time, which would get tedious, but I'm sure there's a solution for that. I just haven't found it yet. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, it holds actually pretty nicely upright too, as you can see, just because you have it pinched right on that spot that they're meant to be pinched at, and it works very well, right? Got my Phillips and my plus head here. It's pretty cool. So I know the video is really short, but the thing is it's very simple. Basically the idea I had for it was I would display some of the stuff it can hold, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So as you can see, right, it holds a golf club from the head, and you can also hold the club from the handle if it's thick enough, right? Now what you could do, you just let it slide up, have it like this, and then you just kind of, drop it into your wrist as you feel it. And if you give it enough leeway right up here, right, you can spin it around and then just bring it right back up with little to no effort. Just gotta make it a teensy bit looser. Just pinching the wrist. That's fun. That's actually really fun. Now you probably can't do the same spinny motion with a hammer because all the weight's over here. And in a second you have it pass here, it'll fall out and smash your foot. But you can still hold it on the side of your hand while you're doing something else, right? So you're using a screwdriver, etc. Anyway, that's the hammer. It's a 22-ounce hammer. So, I mean, that's not even really a pound, I don't think, but it still works okay. Oh, that's the wrong way. You put it in, handle out, right? You can't really use it while it's in there, but it's Velcro. You just go, you go like that, bam. And you just wrap this up when you're not using it, and it's a little bracelet. It looks kind of ugly now because I've been using it a little bit, but just tuck that in and yeah, it looks fine. And one other thing I thought of is, people always get mad that their cords are getting tangled and stuff, if they got their charger near their Xbox or something. So you literally take the same cord, your charger or something, you put it up through the thing, simple as can be, right? Put that up to your wrist, and then you can plug it into your little controller, right? And then you use it, and it doesn't bother you at all. Like, seriously, that does not bother me at all, right? I don't have to like hold onto it with the controller, and it like messes with your mobility a little bit. It doesn't get tangled. No, it's on the back of your wrist. It's never going to interfere with what you're doing here, right? You can press all the buttons to it. Easy stuff. One other cool thing you can do with it, if you do it right, you can take like another keychain or lanyard of some kind, and you just pop it right on it. Bam! And now I got my little lanyard. I just have that like down below my waist or something, right? Now this one specifically, it doesn't even touch the ground, so there's not really any worry either, right? Most keychains are shorter than this, so this isn't touching the ground. As long as you're taller than, I'd say, 5'5", you should be good. Oh yeah, and another funny thing I just realized is that it pinches like really well, right? So the lanyard part is way up here. All the rest of it's like over here, right? See this? You just pull it. You can adjust it, right? Put anything in there and adjust it. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I should take this simple thing to Shark Tank. Now you might be saying, since it's wrapped right around your wrist, what about the carpal tunnel? Well, let me ask you two questions. One, who do you know with carpal tunnel? And two, who do you know that has one of these things? I think the answer to both of those questions is nobody. Now, is there a correlation there? No, not at all. But obviously we can make it better. I could do that pretty soon probably, but time for some science. So when I said science, I meant violently rip the tongues out of the same shoes I got the Velcro from. Now you might be thinking, why on earth did I do that? Well, a doy for the padding. Now you take let's get this stuff out of here. Take the end of a padded side, wrap it around until the rigid meets the soft. There, and now you have this extra crap that you don't need, but you can still use it, just like this, just like I have been. However, there is a slight possibility that holding stuff right on your wrist instead of from your hand or like in your pocket could give you carpal tunnel or something. Obviously, this hasn't been tested. I just created this thing. But to be safe, let's add some padding. Now, this does look kind of cool, but it sucks. You know why? Because there's not like enough room for a gripper. And you're probably like, well, why didn't you use both tongues? You know, those of you who are incredibly observant and have no right to ask me that question, because what are you doing? But this is actually loose. I made it a teensy bit loose just so I didn't have to fit both of them in there and fandangle it and all that. It's pretty easy to use. It's the exact same thing I already told you 3 times. I'm not going to explain it shortly. Just going to do it. Oh, I put it the right way. Anyway, I'm going to time-lapse this. Okay, guys. Okay. I think I'm going to do that right at 6 minutes, I think, for that clip. Wait. It's not 6 minutes. I'm editing this together. Anyway. So I did do it. I fandangled it just enough. There's a spot there, right? Where you can see you can hold stuff. Now I'm going to test the strength of this one with the padding so it's a little bit more comfortable. It's a teensy bit tighter than it was at first, but I think that it'll kind of even itself out a little. I'm gonna feed it in like this, proper way. And you just pop it up like this. Forget about it. What was that? Nice. Doesn't spin as easy, but small price to pay. You genuinely think you'll get carpal tunnel. You know what else I just realized? I was using the ugly one. I mean, the shredded one. I mean, this other one is not as bad. As you can see, it still has the end stitching intact, but it's dirtier. Now, you might be asking, like, how easy is it to use while doing other stuff with that same hand, right? Now with the screwdrivers one, they might sort of get in the way. With bigger stuff, more so. Hey Lois, I got that secret hidden assassin blade from Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, guess what else I can do? Wolverine, but shitty. And if I absolutely felt inclined, I could probably fit some sort of gun under there.
Sign this card.
Or anything else, it'd be awesome.
When the fuck did Clay sign one of my birthday?
Well, you know what this is? Pickle Rick.
Many shoes were harmed in the making of this video.